Hello, and welcome to Pilates. Today we're going to do progressives, which are my favorite. The idea behind progressives is I start with the basic movement. It's one that we're all familiar with. It's pretty supported. Then I go into more advanced versions of that, a progressive version. So the idea with progressive is you can always stay with the movement and you don't have to go to the more challenging ones. But let's start with our warm-up because that's where we start. Head over tailbone, ear, shoulder, hip alignment, belly button to the spine. Make sure those shoulder blades are down. You're opening your chest. Now, you want to be on your sit bones. You could do it with folded legs. You could take a leg out. Whatever you do, make sure you're even on both sides. Inhale up, exhale to the ceiling, and inhale down. Exhale up, and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale over to the first side. You're pulling up out of your hip. You're making sure that your lat is nice and long. Your fingers are pointing toward the wall. Your hand is on the outside. You want to get everything nice and open. Then take your hand over your ear. Take a big inhale, exhale. Take your head over to the opposite side so that your neck opens up, your scalenes release. Then inhale across, exhale, rotating down, sweep the arm out, looking down in front of the hip. You want to make sure you're twisting so you can get that back opened up, that hip extended. Stay here or go into the spinal twist, hand on the thigh, the other hand behind you. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Begin, lift up. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Your head and shoulders tracking. You're pushing against your thigh. You're breathing 3 times. Great. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring it back to the center. Roll the shoulders. Roll the shoulders forward twice and switch sides. Again, you can have your legs in any position you want. Inhale up, exhale, inhale down as long as you're on your sit bones. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale and come on over to the other side. Arm is over the ear. You're pulling up out of the lats and hips. You're feeling that nice big stretch to the side. Do not fall back on your sit bones. Stay as high as you can. Take your hand over your ear. Guide your head across. Make sure that shoulder stays down to create as much space between the ear and the shoulder as possible. Then inhale across, rotate, sweep that out. Good, looking ahead on the floor. Get that nice big open shoulder blade. You can stay there or follow me into a spinal twist. Big hand behind you, big hand on your hip or thigh. Come on around, big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Lift up. Breathe 3 times. Good. Nice. Inhale to prepare. Bring it back to the center. I want you to put the hands together. Interweave the fingers. Push the palms toward the screen. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. Pull in through the belly, up through the spine, pulling up through the abdominis rectus, opening up those shoulder blades, getting a nice open back without pushing anything into a dangerous position. Now put your hands in front of your ears. Put the bottom of your feet together in seated butterfly and hinge across the room. You're not going down. You're hinging across the room, taking your body out to a length, right? Looking down at your toes. Then rotate your palms to the ceiling. Lower your elbows and curl yourself up. Take those legs really far apart. And then drop the knees from side to side. This is a super duper hip stretch, right? And we feel along the outside of the leg and the inside of the leg. And we feel like the windshield wipers are going. So let's do 8 more. Feel that 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to tuck your legs under, bring yourself into tabletop. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. So push those shoulder blades apart, dropping your tail. Do the opposite, bringing your head and tail together as you put those shoulder blades together. Inhale, exhale, curl up like a cat. Nice. One more time. Inhale and exhale, curl up like a cat. We're going to walk our hands forward. Sit back on our legs to end our opening stretch. Take 3 big breaths right here. Fill up your whole back. That's your support system. Flexibility and strength. Nice. So scooting those hands in, we drop to the side again and then bring ourselves onto our back for our 2 warm-up exercises. I'd like you to lower yourself vertebrae by vertebrae. Then you're going to pick your glutes up, pull them down the mat. You're opening between the hips and rib cage. You're going to wiggle your shoulder blades up till you get nice and long in between your pelvis and your neck. You've got your belly button to the spine, but you don't tilt your lumbar down. You want to keep that flexibility there. The abs are up and under the rib cage, so you're zipping up, and then closing that rib cage. You're softening those ribs so the back is nice and open. We're going to start with the hundreds. You have a number of possibilities here. You can do the hundreds from a tabletop right here. You could do it from a tabletop with a curl up, but remember your curl up, you're always looking between your thighs, never at the ceiling, ever, ever, ever. Or you can take those legs out and you get a little bit more. I'm going to be there. So inhale for 5, pumps, exhale for 5, till we reach 100. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 100. Bring one leg in, pass the midline. Put the hand on the ankle on the outside, on the inside knee. You're going to switch and put the hands on the other side in the same position. Inhale and exhale. Switch and switch. Good. Make sure you pass that midline. This is a stretching exercise. 8 more. 7, 6, last 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, last 1. Both sides, hug those knees, really bring them in, and then release them down. So we're going to go into our progressives. Some of our progressives happen in a pike position, and I need padding for that. So I'm going to put my little mat right here. If you have a folded towel or something that you need to pad your hips, or you need to pad your tailbone, or anything, just bring it by. We're going to need it. All right, let's come down, curling yourself down. Again, open everything up. Make sure I'm in the screen. Good. All right. You're going to come to tabletop, and the most basic is the one you can stick with the whole time is taking out and in, out and in. Now, in Pilates, we inhale when we move, exhale when we come back to the neutral spine. So, good. And out and in. Nice. So we're starting simple. You should be, if your head's curled up, you're looking between your legs. If your head is down, you're looking right at the ceiling, not at the screen. You want to make sure you're protecting that neck. 5. Nice. 6. 7. And again, you can stick with this one as we progress. 8. Great. 9. Perfect. 10. Now the progression is to take both legs together, and you'll see how that's more of a progression. So much so that I'm going to curl up for this one to give extra back support. Looking between my thighs. Take it out and in. 2. Nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, the next progression, again, you can stay with either of those, is to come onto our pike position. You're going to take your body back into pike, legs off the floor, alternating sides. 1. Good. 2. Now you can put your hands down if you want to. 3. But we're trying to get to the most advanced version. 4. Good job. Look straight ahead. 5. Once you get what we're doing. 6. Pull that belly in. 7. Perfect. 8. Nice. 9. You got it. and 10. Let's do both. 1, 2, don't move your body. 3, 4, I know you want to. 5, you can also support under the thigh. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Flex your feet. Take a quick forward fold. Curl yourself up, and let's go down for the second progression. Curling yourself all the way down. Whenever you get down, you always separate to make sure you're having that big open position. All right, we're going to tabletop again. Our hands are coming behind our head at the bottom, extending one leg. Now remember, crossovers, you stay up, go through the center. You don't drop yourself down. You just go side to side. We're going to do 20 of the beginning ones. 3, 4, nice. 5, perfect. 6, you got it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, yes. 2, stay lifted. 3, so you're looking to the side of your hips. 4, as you come across. 5, 6, good. 7, 8, perfect. 9, good job. Both sides, and 10. Now take those legs out into a big open position. Your legs are apart and your arms are apart. We're going to go to star. Now there are 2 ways to do star. 1, you can have your hand down and you hover up and bring those together and down. Or you can challenge yourself, although this isn't the full challenge. You can take both arms up and down. We're going to do 10 on one side, then 10 on the other. Take a break if you need one. Use your arm if you need one. Just don't lean into it. Just kind of use it as a kickstand. So let's do our first side. Nice pointed toes to get support between the transverse abdominal and those legs. Inhale, exhale. 1, inhale, exhale, down. 2, 3, nice. 4, don't have to rush. 5, make sure you're giving yourself enough breath. 6, we're not throwing ourselves, we're rolling up and down. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Let's go to the other side. You want to take a breather? Okay, take a couple breaths. Good. 1, 2, nice. Feel that. Roll. 3, 4, good. 5, got it. 6, 7, 8, beautiful. 9, and 10. Nice job. Now you can stick with this one or the one we did before, but we're coming up to pike for the final progression. You know, it's great to try the ones that require a lot more support. And then if it's not working for you, go back to the original, right? So the arms are behind the head, our legs are up, one leg is out. 1, only 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep breathing. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Both sides. Flex your feet. Another forward fold. Good. And then we're going to take it into a reverse tabletop just to feel the extension of the hips. Beautiful. Let's come on over onto the side. We're going to go into pike first. And this is one, those of you who are familiar with this class, you've done this a million zillion times. So we're going to start with a simple pike lift. So your elbow is back, your glutes are back, your legs are at an angle, they're nice and pointed, your hip is tucked under. So you're not back like this, you're really stacked. Make sure those feet are pointed enough that you're almost levitating, right? Your arm can be up or right here, but no leaning into it, right? So let's lift and lower for 20. 1, keeping that knee forward. 2, I don't crush them together. 3, because I like to have them 4 always in action. 5, perfect. 6, 7, going for 20, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, pull that belly in. 2, 3, 4, push it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now, I like to do the follow me one as the second one. So what that looks like is taking one up, the second one follows, down and down. 2, lift, down and down. 3, lift, only for 10 for the next 2 sets. 4, lift. 5, lift. 6, lift. Nice. 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Now our final one is a double leg sweep. Adding the arm into the mix helps the lats, or gets the lats to help the leg. So starting here, we lift and 1, lift and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nice, 9, you're doing great, and 10. Now bring your legs into a tuck right here. We're going to zigzag them, so one leg is going to be flat against the front. The other leg is going to be in a 90-degree angle behind it. Your hand is at your side, and you're lifted as much as possible. You're going to lift this front leg. It's a lot harder from these positions to do these lifts. Actually, we'll start with the leg here. It's a lot harder. All right, so lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now, drop that back leg, and it's going to come up for 20. So put the hand inside the 2 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's your internal rotation. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now scoot that leg in. This leg comes out, and the last 10, you're going to lift into a modified plank, also lifting that inner thigh at the same time for 10. 1, 2, 3, breathing, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and lower. Now put those legs together, take them out to that 45 degrees, cross the back leg over the front at the ankle. The knee should still be stacked. So we're going to come up into a lengthening movement. So we're going to come 1, everything in this set is going to be 10s. 2, good. 3, nice. 4, perfect. 5, good. 6, 7, nice. 8, 9. Now you can do all of these on your elbow. 10, if you're feeling too much on your shoulder. Now some people tell me who have shoulder issues, it actually feels better on the long arm. Now you're going to separate those legs. The top legs go to the back end of your mat and the front leg to the front, and we're going to do a lift again. 1, 2. Now remember, you can stick to anything we've already done. 3, 4, 5, Good job. 6, try not to let anything shift. 7, right? You don't want this push here. 8, 9, and 10. Now for the last part, you can stack or stagger. We're going to do our tuck unders. So we're going to come right up into a Pilates plank and tuck under. So let's bring it up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's take a little break to the front. I'd like you to flex your feet again. Come forward into your fold just as much as you can do, not forcing yourself forward or down. Pull in through your belly, curl yourself up, take your arm out to the side. Take a nice stretch to the side. Lift that arm up and over to the other side. All right, let's do all those side ones on the other side. Now I need my whole hip supported here. So we start with the plank or the pike with our elbow back, our glutes back, and our legs forward. All right, stack, tuck, arm up or into the front. Nice pointed feet. 1, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale down. Get that long line. 9, 10 more. Of course, keep your head looking where the exercise is leading it to. So if you're looking at the screen, it might be crushing your neck. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're going to lift and lift for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's do the double side. Remember to get that that lat involved. Get that nice big powerhouse involved. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try not to throw. Just bring them together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's bring ourselves up to this lifted position. All right, we have one leg forward, the other leg behind in 90 degrees. We're going to bring that to a standing position for the first part. Lift and lower. 1, 22, foot pointed. 3, 4, 5. Take it a little farther than you think you can. 6, a little farther. 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. All right, dropping that leg down, putting your hand inside, your internal lift. Rotation. 1, 2, probably thinking this is you, the first one. 3, might be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to keep your whole body still. 9, 10 more. And we're not leaning on this arm, right? We're pulled up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. All right, scooting that in, taking this up. Here's our 10. 1. Nice pause at the top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's stretch that out. I'm going to come actually to the elbow for this one. Taking the back leg over the front, we got these at a 45-degree bend. We're stretching it out as we go along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we separate those legs and do a whole plank lift. So you separate them beyond or on to the end of your mat. And the bottom leg is front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nice, 9, perfect, and 10. All right, we're going to do that tuck under. You find your position. You could be staggered. You can even have a modified plank right here. You can be right here doing it. All right, I'm going to be on my elbow, as I said. Tuck under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's take it around. Just sit in Sphinx, pushing your chest forward, arms under the shoulders, hands flat, open wide fingers, looking down between those fingers, pulling that belly button to the spine. And then now let's push back into child pose. Good. Putting those fingertips into the mat to get some length. Right? Okay, I'm going to do a panther sequence. I know a lot of us don't like panther, and for good reason. It really relies on smaller things to hold you, and it also creates weight in your knees. So if you have knee issues, it's hard. So if you're going to modify, I suggest you do watchdog position, which is one arm out and one leg up, opposite legs, and you can do everything from there. With the panther, you put your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes under. We're going to hold it for 20. So if you're doing watchdog, hold one side for 10, or what is it, bird dog. One side for 10, I like watchdog, and one side for 10. Okay, looking straight down, pulling your belly button to the spine, pushing off the floor. Your knees are off the floor about an inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Try to find it in the middle. 1, 2, the weight's in the middle. 3, not in your shoulders. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down, flatten your feet, sit back. You're saying to yourself, that was the elementary version? Yes, it was. Sorry. All right, the second part is one leg out. Hold that for 10. We'll come down, take a break, put the other leg out, and hold it for 10. So, take a big breath to refuel ourselves. Come off and extend a leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down, slide it in, sit back. Yes, nice job. Beautiful, breathe. Let's go to the other side. Tuck those toes in. Take a push off, extend the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it in, sit back. Now our second one, or our last one, we're going to extend that leg and then move it to the side. So it's going to be kind of a windshield wiper movement to the side. You're not going to go very far unless you're really double jointed in those hips. All right, so let's do 10 on the first side, and we'll take a break, I promise. So scoot up, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring that knee down. Now sit back. The most challenging part about that is not having shimmies in your shoulders or in your knees. You want to have a nice strong movement with everything else supporting you. All right, let's go to the final side, final part of this exercise. Tuck your toes under, come on up, extend the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and bring it in. Put those toes together and those knees apart and sit back. Nice. Beautiful job. All right, we're coming back onto our backs again. Scooting yourself all the way down, separating. All right, you're going to have your arm behind your head and your legs are going to be up. And you're just going to do 20 curl ups. So it's going to be up and 1, up and 2, 3, feel that length, 4, good, have to be rolling vertebrae by vertebrae, 5, 6, 7, nice, pull that belly in, 8, don't close the arms or push your head down, 10, it should be parallel to your chest, but not closed on your chest, 1, again, I always say, imagine you're holding a tangerine or a rolled up socks, 3, and you get that idea of where it is, 4, nice, 5, 6, good job, 7, hold it in, 8, 9, nice, and 10. All right, for the second half, we're going to bring the legs in and out as we come up. So extend those legs, lower that head, and it's a curl, just 10, 2, nice, 3, just want to make room for more work, 5, nice, 6, feeling that length, 7, good, 8, and the lower you extend your legs, the more you work that transverse abdominal, and 10. Now slide those legs down and those arms up. You could do either of those 2 exercises, or you can join me in the full body crunch. All right, and again, this is one where you're not throwing yourself, you're just bringing your body together. So you're going to hover, inhale and exhale. Good. 2, nice. 3, nice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, roll it down, and 10. All right, coming over to our other side again. So let's take a quick child pose. Sit back. Yep. Breathe into it. Now we're going to, this next set is all going to be 10 reps. So we're going to start with a box push-up with one leg out. All right. So you're taking one leg out. Your hands are under your shoulders. Your chest is between those fingers. Elbows are going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nice, 7, 8, good, 9, pull that belly in, and 10. Slide it in, out to the other side. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to go to the modified leg push-up or the halfway push-up. Again, you can stay with the box push-up if you want. So we're going to walk our knees back, walk our chest forward, and just 10. Inhale and exhale. 2. Don't let your head drop. Keep it on your spine. 4. Chest opens up. 5. Shoulder blades closed. 6. Nice. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Let's sit back briefly. Reaching those arms out wide to the side, so big V as you sit back. And now we're going to go to the chaturanga push-up, which is going to be from a lying down position to a plank. And again, you have all these other options to resort to if this is not comfortable. All right, we're all the way down. Our elbows at our side. Our head is facing down. Our toes are flexed into the floor. Pull that belly up. All right, we're going to take it up and 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, good job. 6, perfect. 7, 8, nice. 9, you got it. And 10, come onto your knees, drop over to your hips, bring yourself down, and we're coming this way again. Woohoo! Nice job. Throw yourself all the way down. All right, we're going to start with 20 bridges. Just separate everything. Make sure you get it all separated. Let's go. 1, and again, vertebrae by vertebrae. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're going for 20, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. All right, for our progression, you have 2 choices. We're meant to do long leg lifts, reverse plank lifts, or you can do reverse tabletop lifts, okay? All right, let's lift for 10. Get those legs flexed. Get yourself in that pike position. You're going 1, 2, 3, 4, straight ahead, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and reach forward. For the second progression, we're going to do 2 sets of 10, one with one leg lifting and one with the other leg lifting. So it lifts as you go into the plank lift. All right, so the leg you're going to lift, I want you to point that toe. The one that's supporting you, you're flexed. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, look straight ahead, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Flex both feet. Take a quick forward fold, stretching out that back. Thank you very much. Really, releasing hips and curling up. Going to flex the foot that's supporting, point the foot that's lifting. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Try not 4. Try not to let the other leg fall out to the side. 5, 6, and you can always put this down here. 7, I should have said that before. 8, 9, and 10. Bring both legs in. I want you to hug those legs. Curl your body around them. Nice big hug. Then rock the feet out, keeping your chest on your thighs until you reach the bottom. Now, once you reach the bottom, I want you to move your chest down your legs. So you're reaching your chest toward your knees. Try to reach it beyond your knees. Get that nice big back stretch. Beautiful. Then you're going to curl yourself up and drop your shoulder blades. Bring yourself all the way down. Take a nice deep breath. And then drop both parts of your body to the side. Whew. Take a breath. You did a good job. I love progressions because it really does allow you to do almost anything relative to the exercise, right? All right, let's sweep the hand out and open. Looking away from the front, from the knee side, looking toward the back side. pushing that shoulder blade down to the floor. Final twist, done by moving the top instead of the bottom. Breathe. Now you're going to bring the arm around, push yourself up onto that elbow, bring the top leg into a quad stretch. Beautiful. Knee to the head, leg goes up, pointed, rotate the ankle one direction and then the other. Then big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower, and then hold it right there. You're pointing the bottom leg, so you're getting a nice big open groin and inner thigh here. Try to give you 20 seconds on this stretch. Good. Breathe, hold, pull, feel strong. Nice. You're going to drop that leg over and bring yourself up, keeping the leg long. We usually tuck it under. I want you to pull it in, lift yourself up, and then you're putting your arm around it and coming into a lifted spinal twist. So breathe into it. Nice. Good job. Lift up, lift up. And then bring it back to center. Tuck the other leg under. And we're going to try to do shoelace right here, knee over knee, pulling those ankles back, hands behind, lifting yourself up nice and high. Nice. You're going to rock forward to the corner of your ceiling. Nice. Feel it in those hips. It says, thank you very much. Then you put those hands in front of your feet and drop so that your head's in the middle of the wall. And you get a little bit more of that hip stretch on the top hip. Pretty much more than the bottom. And try to put those elbows down and curl over that step. Good. I want you to really feel it come apart, right? And then pull up. If you missed stretch yesterday, you might check it out. It's an energizing stretch. All right, come on over to the other side. And we're going into that position. Knees in front, arms in front. Sweep the arm around and get into that spinal twist, trying to push the shoulder down to the floor, reaching and pushing, getting that nice opening. Beautiful. Breathe into it. You are amazing. Right, let's bring it around. Bring yourself up onto your elbow. Bring the leg back toward your glute if you can for that quad stretch. Good. Knee to the head, leg goes up, rotate in one direction, and then the other. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. We are going to hold it for 20 seconds. Try not to drop back. Lift yourself up. Everything is nice and strong and high. Breathe into it. Breathe 10 more or 5 more seconds. Okay, we're going to keep it extended leg as we bring ourselves up. We're going to take that wrap and come around. Breathe and breathe and breathe and lift up. And then come on back to center. Bring it to the shoelace, pulling the other leg over the top, stacking the knees, and then lifting, 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 and do the first hinge. Your hands are behind your feet. So you're pulling toward the corner. Okay, put your hands in front, head to the center of the wall in front of you. And then come on down with those elbows. And then curl yourself up, and we are taking ourselves into our straddle. You're on your sit bones. You can bend your legs if you want. This is just to be on your sit bones, and arms come out and come on over into the first side bend. And inhale, exhale, and side bend to the other side. Come to the center. We're going to do a curl down. So you pull the abs up under your ribs cage as you walk and walk and walk out and feel those inner thighs singing hallelujah. This feels great. Walk it back in. We are going into our tabletop, so bring those legs together, drop them to one side. You are doing great. Your hands are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat, pull in. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Nice, last one. Take it into that nice big curl. I want you to hold the curl but rock back and forth. Yeah, just wake up that spine and that nervous system, those lats. And then bring it to a close. Walk one arm forward and the other and sit. Feeling all the release in your lats, your hips, your glutes, your back, your attitude. Slide those arms under. Tuck those feet under. Come on up. One knee forward, the other heel down. And switch. I'm pushing both heels to the floor. Push your chest to your thighs. And then walking. Soften your knees, curl yourself up. Nice job. How you feeling? Roll the shoulders back for 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Soften those knees and wash your machine. Nice. Swing those arms. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the center. Breathe it up and down. 2 more up and down. Hey, last one. Thank you, everybody, for coming to Pilates. We did progressives. We found something we could do.